Amid fierce global competition, total revenue from advertising business in 2011 was approximately $400 billion. This is expected to grow to $600 billion by 2016. Internet advertising has a significantly large share in the entire advertisement industry. In 2011, it touched approximately $70 billion and is expected to rapidly increase up to $117 billion in 2016. As a part of this huge advertising industry, United Paycheck is an online advertising network that acts as an intermediary between publishers, affiliates, and merchant affiliate programs around the world. With an extensive online network consisting of hundreds of thousands of publishers and advertisers from across the world, we allow unique business opportunities for the following three types of entities. Publishers. We allow website publishers to more easily find and participate in affiliate programs which are suitable for their websites and thus generate income from those programs. Merchants. We allow merchants to reach a larger audience by promoting their affiliate programs to all of the publishers participating in our affiliate network. Entrepreneurs. We allow entrepreneurs or common users to participate in our business plan as an advertiser come publisher. They can earn advertisement revenue as publishers from this network and at the same time use the advertisement credit points to upload their advertisements as advertisers. The concept. Ad port. An ad port is a traffic generator worth $20 which pays out an ad revenue of 30 cents per day. The lifetime of an ad port is 100 days, after which it expires. Further on each ad port, 10 ad impression points, IPs, is awarded per day. Crediting processes the 30 cents income per day and 10 IPs per day is an automated process. The 30 cents income per day on every ad port will be credited to the user's e-wallet, which he or she can withdraw or use for repurchase at his or her own will. The 10 IPs per day will be credited to the user's IP bank, which he or she can use to upload his or her ad banner on certain websites for a specific period. E-wallet income, as well as earned impression points, IPs, cannot be transferred from one associate to another. For example, if an associate purchases $240 worth, he will be assigned 12 ad ports. These ad ports will expire after 100 days. Crediting total $360. 12 ad ports, 100 days, 30 cents per day. In the associate's e-wallet and a total of 9,000 IPs or 12 ad ports, 10 IPs, 100 days in the user's IP bank. Please refer to the example. Maximum purchase allowed. A user can purchase any number of ad ports at once, subject to a maximum of 500 ad ports on one single ID. The same limit on the number of ad ports purchased also applies in case of repurchase. Any member can have a maximum of 500 ad ports alive at any given point of time. For example, suppose a member purchased 200 ad ports on the first day, 200 ad ports on the second day, and again 100 ad ports on the third day. So his or her limit of 500 live ad ports is over. He or she will not be allowed to purchase any more ad ports until his limit goes below 500 live ad ports. Now, after 100 days, his or her first set of 200 ad ports will expire. On that particular day, his total live ad ports remains 300. So to reach the limit of 500 live ad ports again, he or she will only be allowed to purchase up to 200 more ad ports, and the cycle goes on. Ad bank. When 4 ad ports expire after 100 days, the associate gets 1 ad bank. There are 6 blocks in one ad bank, each worth $20. It pays the user $120 when it matures. The following diagrams illustrate how an ad bank is credited. Creation of an ad bank after the expiry of 4 ad ports is an automated process. The ad bank is a buffer of 6 blocks in which 4 ad ports are grouped after they expire. Suppose an ad bank is already filled with a group of 4 ad ports and the next group of 4 ad ports comes into it. 2 ad ports will be inserted so it is full and another 2 spill over into the next ad bank. Each block of ad bank is worth $20. The owner of the ad bank will receive $120 in earnings once it matures. Time taken for maturity of the ad bank depends upon the company's advertising revenue earnings. Generally, it takes 3 to 5 months for an ad bank to mature from the date of creation. However, if a user is in a hurry to mature his ad bank, he can, step 1, buy a spot in the recommended first 2 blocks in any new ad bank, paying $10 each. Step 2, upgrade that spot to priority, again paying $10 each, to speed up the filling process, ultimately helping his ad bank mature faster to pay him $120. In short, to mature an ad bank faster, an associate would need to pay an extra $40. Repurchase. When an associate receives his or her 30 cents daily advertisement earnings, he or she can either withdraw it or utilize it to repurchase new ad ports to increase his or her ad revenue. He or she can buy ad ports of $20 from their daily earnings through his or her e-wallet. For example, let us assume that an associate purchases $2,000 worth and buys 100 ad ports. He or she will start earning $30 ad revenue every day. However, after 100 days, his or her daily earnings will stop because the ad ports will expire. But he or she might withdraw $10 per day and utilize the rest of the ad earnings every day for repurchase. He or she keeps their withdrawal amount of $10 per day while the amount he or she repurchases gradually increases. This will enable him or her to build up ad ports and replace those that expire after 100 days. This way, his or her ad earnings will never stop. Working incentive. There are working incentives for the sales that an entrepreneur creates for advertisers and publishers. Qualification. To qualify for the incentive, every associate requires forming 2 teams, left team and right team, by directly referring one associate in each of the teams. Teams. Teams are known as the first team, or the left team, and the second team, the right team. Direct referral incentive. An associate can refer any number of direct referrals after A and B, first 2 referrals in the left team and the right team. His or her third direct will be considered a spillover. For every ad port worth $20 purchased by his or her direct referral, an associate will get a referral incentive of $1. Repurchase incentive. The direct referral incentive will be applicable for the first purchase as well as all repurchases of the ad ports. Binary incentive. The binary incentive calculation is based on the associate working with both teams. There are 2 tables for the purchase of calculation, namely the main ad port table and the sub ad port table. Please refer to the tables below. Main ad port table, up to 10 ad ports purchased on a single ID. When downline referral purchases up to 10 ad ports on a single ID, either the first purchase or repurchase, those ad ports go to the main ad port table for incentive calculation of his or her upline referral. The main ad port table calculation looks like the following table. Daily flush out limit for main ad port table. Sub-ad port table, more than 10 ad ports purchased on a single ID. When a downline referral crosses the purchase of more than 10 ad ports in a single ID, either the first purchase or repurchase, those ad ports go to the sub-ad port table for incentive calculation of his or her upline referral. The sub-ad port table calculation looks like the following table. Income is credited daily. Power team is carried forward and the weaker team flushes out daily. Please refer to the example below.